Electrical installations and safety procedures. That first we have to concentrating on components of LT switchgear. Okay, components of LT switchgear. So there are the different type of components. Switch fuse unit SFU. Okay, so switch fuse unit SFU and MCB. So is one of the switch and miniature circuit breaker. Earth leakage circuit breaker ELCB. So the MCCB. These are the different type of circuit breakers. Okay, switch fuse SFU, MCB, ELCB, MCCB. Okay, so we have to discuss these are the different type of LT switch gas and okay, and so LT is nothing but low tension switch gas, low tension. That means low voltage switch gas. Now household applications, so so to protect the household appliances like this fan, motor, TVs, fridges. So generally this type of switches are used. You know well. Okay, MCB. Okay, whenever there is overloaded, otherwise uh, short circuit. Okay, in any short circuit occurs in your home appliances. Okay, the MCB trip. Okay, so that is this called protected device. Switch fuse. If the switch fuse unit, the switch fuse unit is nothing but so the switch fuse, the fuse is connected in your home appliances after energy meter. Am I right? After energy meter, this SFU is connected. Okay, after energy meter, not before energy meter. After energy meter, then the switch fuse is there. No? So if any short circuit is occur in your home appliances, that means this fuse melt and then your appliances are protected from short circuit. Okay, and also humans short circuit protected by the human about short circuit. Okay, MCB, ALCB, and MCCB. These are the different switchback. Okay, and the types of wires and cables. So we have to discuss and earthing and electrical shock and typical effects. So we have to discuss elementary calculations of energy consumption. Also we have to discuss. Okay, types of batteries and important characteristics also batteries, battery backup. So these are the different type of concepts we have to discuss one by one. Component of LT switchgear. Okay, the apparatus used for switching, controlling, and protecting the electrical circuits and equipments is known as switchgear. Okay, so this definition is important. Maybe we'll get to 2 marks. This definition is also very important. Okay, so this apparatus, what is meant by switchgear? So like that, you will get the questions. Okay, the apparatus used for switching, controlling, and protecting the electrical circuits and equipment is known as switchgear. Okay, the term switchgear is a generic term. Okay, encompassing a wide range of products like circuit breakers, switches, switch fusioners, offload isolators, HRC fuses. HRC is nothing but high rupturing capacity fuses, high rupturing capacity fuses, and contactors, earth leakage circuit breakers, ELCBs, MCCBs. Okay, MCBs. Like this, these are the different type of switch gears units. Okay, and then next fuse. This color, I think you are observed this fuse. Okay, the step of fuse used to protect the appliances about overload or short circuit. If there any overload under condition, this fuse melt or otherwise short circuit current flowing into the fuse. First fuse melt and then your device is protected by high current. A fuse is a short piece of wire or thin strip which melts when excessive current flows through the sufficient time. Okay. When excessive current flows through the sufficient time, for example, operating range of the fuse is 5 amps, then if it is range is increases to above 5 amps, then maybe 6 amps, 8 amps and 9 amps. So the current is flowing through the fuse. Okay, then fuse melt and this your device is protected. Okay, fuse is a short piece of wire and a thin strip which melts when excessive current flows through the sufficient time. Okay, whenever the current flowing through the fuse element increases beyond its rated capacity, then short circuit or overload occurs. That is called beyond rated capacity is nothing but overload current or short circuit current. Understand? So this raises the temperature and fuse element melts and disconnecting the circuit is protected by it. Okay, so like this. Whenever the current exceeds through the current this fuse element and it is melt and it is acting as open circuit. Okay. Whenever the current flowing through the fuse element increases beyond its rated capacity, then short circuit or overload current occurs. That is nothing but short circuit or overload occurs. Because of that only the current is increases. Okay, this current draws from the supply is more increases. So that current is nothing but the current uh, passing through the fuse. Okay, so this raises the temperature and fuse element melts and then disconnecting the circuit and is protected by it. So like this fuse is operated. So like this fuse is operated. Then whenever the high current is passing through this fuse and it's melt and then it's open circuit. So here also, okay, in the between there is a connecting wire is there. If a high current is passing through this fuse, because of false or overload, the fuse melts and it is open circuit and it's protected by the equipment. And switch fuse units, SFU, the switch fuse units like this. Okay, so I think you are observed not so in your home and okay, this type of fuses are there. It is switched fuse unit. It has one switch unit and one fuse unit. One switch, it has one switch unit and one fuse unit. This is called switch unit and this is called fuse units. This is called different type of fuses. It's called switch unit. So when we operate the breaker, the contacts will get closed through the switch and then supply will passes through the fuse unit to the output. So when it is closed, in that case, the supply is passing from the supply terminal to the fuse and our equipments, our devices. Okay, so like this is called SFU, called switch fuse unit. Understood? So here, so these are the types of wires of cables, and wire is a single conductor, electrical conductor. So like this, wire is a single conductor, and whereas a cable is a group of wires. So nothing but cable. Group of conductors is nothing but cable. Single electrical conductor is nothing but wire. Okay, wire is a single electrical conductor, whereas cable is a group of wires. Okay, so earth sheathing like this. So group of conductors is called a cable. So this is called a simple wire. Single conductor is called a wire. Okay, cable. The main requirement of the insulating material is used for cables are the cables are some designed by using some insulation material. So this is called insulator. So okay, so to isolate this wire and this wire, so an insulation is required, and also to isolate the earth to phase or okay, some insulation is required. Earth to ground. To isolation between the earth to ground, I mean, kind of phase to ground. Some isolation is required. That is called insulation. Okay, that is insulation, but high insulation resistance. These are the different type of materials. So the characteristics of insulations. High insulation resistance. The resistance of this insulator is very high. You know, okay, and and the dielectric strength of the insulator is high, and a good mechanical properties. That is called okay, density and elasticity. It should not be affected by the chemical around it. Am I right or not? It should not be affected by the chemical around it. It should be non-hygroscopic because the dielectric strength of the any material goes very much down with moisture contents. Okay, that's why it must be non-hygroscopic, the cable. So then the life of the cable is increased. So there is the cable and types of cables are like this: rubber, PVC, polyvinyl chloride. Okay, used for house wiring and building factories and okay, low power work. They call rubber. Rubber is used like this. Polyvinyl chloride also. PVC, polyvinyl chloride types of insulations are used. It is a thermoplastic insulating material. These are used up to 1.1 kV. Okay, 1100 volts. 1.1 kV voltage, especially in concealed wiring systems. Okay, tough rubber sheaths also use a TRS is nothing. Tough rubber sheath or cap type sheath TCDS. These are in the range of 250 to 500 volts. Okay, so this is about the cables. Okay, and next earthing, electrical earthing. So electrical earthing also one of the important concept. Okay, The process of insulating the immediate discharging of the electrical energy directly to the earth by help of the low resistance wire is known as electrical earthing. So is also one of the important. So what is meant by electrical earthing? So like that you will get the questions in exam. The process of transferring the immediate discharge of the electrical energy directly through the earth by the help of low resistance wire is known as electrical earthing. Okay. Mostly galvanized iron is used in earthing. Earthing is provide the simple path to the leakage current. Okay. So earthing is an important component of electrical systems because of the following reasons. It keeps the people safe by providing electrical shocks, preventing the electrical shocks. It keeps the people safe by preventing the electrical shocks. And next, it prevents the damage of electrical appliances and devices by preventing excessive current from the running through the electrical circuits. Am I right on it? It prevents the electrical circuits appliances. If earthing is not there, that much of current is passing through the directly through the device. Instead of passing through the ground, it's passing to the device. The device may be damaged. That's why the earthing is compulsory. It's required. Okay. It prevents the risk of fire that could otherwise be caused by current leakage. Okay. So this is the about earthing. So like this earthing is done like this. Understand? The earthing is done in so like this manner. They are connected to the earthing. So if earthing is not done properly, so this if any if for example this calls it fuse. Okay, if the fuse not melts, in that case the electrical current is passing through the body and then pass to the ground like this. Okay, so like this. So if you are this switch is if it is a insulation failure about cut the switch and exposed wire touching case, then case at high potential exposed user. So the compared to this resistance, the body resistance is less. In that case, the current is passing through the our body and then passing through the ground. Okay, on that case. So that's why earthing is compulsory. Okay, if the fuse will blow, so in that case, so what happen if earthing is working properly, the fuse will blow. If your fuse is not melt, if the fuse will blow, so that is opposite. If it is not blow, if you are using earthing is properly, then this current leakage current or short circuit current is passing through the device through the output. If earthing is not there here earthing is provided by earthing. Okay, because of that the leakage current is passing through the like this. Stop passing through the one body. Okay, so but here this leakage current from the the device like this passing through. Types of electrical earthing, there is a different types of electrical earthing, neutral earthing and equipment earthing. So these are the different type of earthings. And so the electric shock, typical efforts of electric shock current on human body. So like this, 0 to 1 milliamps range for 50 Hz. No sensation on human body. Okay, 0 to 1 milliamps. The 1 milliamps, so no sensation, not affected by the human body. It's not dangerous to the human body. 1 milliamps current for 50 Hz AC. This is called AC. 0 to 3 milliamps mild sensation and 3 to 5 milliamps pain or analysis. Okay, some small pains will get from 3 to 5 milliamps. So 5 to 10 milliamps is a painful shock. So 5 to 10 milliamps when the current is passing through the human body, it is very painful and shock. That is called a shock. Okay, and 10 to 15 amps local muscle contraction. So like this. So this is the range of the current. These are the different type of ranges of currents for affecting on the human body. Okay, so 100 to 200 milliamps. So this is the effect we are getting on human body. So this is the effect. So this is the very dangerous to the this type of ranges of currents changes how they are affected to the human body. So these classifications. That means so 1 amps current also very dangerous to the human body. Okay, right or not? So like this, these are the different type of. It's an elementary calculations for energy consumption, and so MCB operation and power factor improvements. methods. So we have to discuss tomorrow remaining class.